From a humble childhood in rural Algeria to a viral fight at the Paris Olympics, Algerian boxer Imane Khelif has made a name for herself. Here's what we know about her. Imane Khelif was born in 1999 in Tiaret, Algeria, a city of fewer than 150,000 at that time and which sits in a wider region of the same name. Far from the wealth of Algeria's capital city Algiers and flanked by North Africa's Atlas Mountains, the province of Tiaret relies heavily on agriculture, and Khelif's family were no strangers to poverty. Her father worked in the Saharan desert as a welder, spending long periods away from their remote village. And while the occupation of her mother is unknown, Khelif made it clear in an interview with UNICEF that their finances were sorely stretched when she decided to pursue boxing at the age of 16. The initial hurdles she faced were not just the cost of equipment or gym memberships or personal trainers. Just the bus fare to travel the 10 kilometers to the nearest gym was enough of a hindrance. It also didn't help that she could not approach her father for the funds, since he didn't approve of her newly chosen sport. But undeterred, the teenage Khelif found ways to raise the funds, saying in an interview with Canal Algeria, "I happened to sell bread in the street. I collected dishes and other objects to earn money and to be able to move around because I came from a very poor family." Growing up in rural Algeria, Khelif was surrounded by a deeply conservative culture that has still yet to fully embrace women's rights. But even before she turned to boxing in her mid-teens, young Khelif was challenging these cultural norms with her prowess at soccer. Athletic by nature, Khelif fell in love with a sport that was largely seen as a boys' game. She also attracted plenty of the wrong sort of attention for being a girl who played soccer, let alone being a gifted player, with local boys mercilessly taunting and even physically attacking her. But as fate would have it, her ability to hold her own in those fights, with her natural speed and agility helping her dodge the punches of her tormentors, cracked open the door to the world of boxing. Khelif went on to describe how she was encouraged to take up boxing by a teacher who had seen her potential, and that she was further inspired after watching women's boxing during the 2016 Olympics held in Brazil. After one training session, she was hooked and didn't look back. Since finishing 17th in the 2018 AIBA Women's World Boxing Championships, after just 3 years of training, Khelif has proven herself as a world-class boxer. She continued her career as a lightweight with medal finishes in 5 major tournaments, including 3 gold medals in 3 separate regional games in 2022 and 2023, and was a quarterfinalist in Tokyo's 2020 Summer Olympics. And so while Khelif certainly earned a reputation as a fierce fighter, she's not exactly a legendary one either. But in the 2024 Summer Olympics, after a victorious Final 16 fight against Italy's Angela Carini, Khelif found herself in the limelight, and not for the reasons she may have hoped. The Olympic women's boxing match between Khelif and Carini lasted a mere 46 seconds, with Khelif winning the fight after a flurry of punches caused Carini to dramatically bow out. Reports of Carini's tearful forfeiture, combined with her reportedly describing Khelif's strikes as far more powerful than anything she'd experienced before, rapidly drew unfair criticism of Khelif. It certainly did not help that the International Boxing Association, which for various reasons has been disavowed by the International Olympic Committee since 2019, had disqualified Khelif from their 2023 World Championships for vague, unsubstantiated gender tests. The International Olympic Committee later defended Khelif's participation in the Olympics.
I think we all have a responsibility, by the way, to try to dial down this and not turn it into some kind of witch hunt.
The truth is, with 9 defeats by other female opponents over the course of her career, Khelif's boxing record is impressive, but not extraordinary. Imane Khelif is greeted by her fellow Algerians with roars of cheers at boxing tournaments, and in 2024, Khelif found a way to get back to her country. Algeria, like any other nation, has its fair share of pressing issues, and according to Khelif, one of them is a lack of recognition of the health benefits that sport can bring to children. In January 2024, Khelif took on another role, National Ambassador for UNICEF, the child-focused humanitarian branch of the vast and complex UN, hoping to spread sports awareness and inspiration for both parents and children. Girls in particular are a focus for Khelif in a country that has historically restricted opportunities for women, but she hopes that her message and example will benefit all Algerians, saying in an interview with UNICEF, "Many parents are unaware of the advantages of sports and how it can improve not only your physical fitness but also your mental well-being.